Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bears will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Colorado's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Lewis wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
For a man on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They boot it away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. So Baylor's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got it near midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The throw to the outside is complete. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Lewis to throw. And that one's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Braswell. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a second and long. Grab, go to the middle. It's Porter. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. The Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Lewis wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting, and you've got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game, because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down on his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you didn't give up a safety.
The Buffaloes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to run for it. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bears have their offense in high gear. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. And the Bears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the marker. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bucs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 4 over Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and these guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Bringing the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Bears will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes. And he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
A strike downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Quick strike complete.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Braswell. Makes it past the marker. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. A 70-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point. But this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you can really get dangerous in this ball.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the bat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. Lewis to throw. Fires to the tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, running back on the move. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Rivers. Looking down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Just keeps slinging it. Got it set up on the outside. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Kick is in the air. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Everybody's... well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll get him down after he... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Here's a heat. They go to the wide receiver screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Looking for a man. It's Rivers. Under fire. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This will likely be the last play of the half. Sends it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum building. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to set the tone with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Oh, they're after him. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. As he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out the quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established.
Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Lewis wants to pass. Got him, and nobody's close. All kinds of room to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bucs!
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Air Force. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The play action fake. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose. Touchdown, Baylor! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Wants to throw. It's Rivers. Here comes the heat. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped. On the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nudges ahead for 1 out.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Buffaloes come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That nifty return sets up. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Across the 25, he's got room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to pass. It's Rivers. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Oh, the attempt is... Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything.
Oh, a lot of space. Finding open areas. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Lewis to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. Give to the running back. They'll get it to the 48. No. It's a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Buffaloes are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's Rivers. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Braswell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll pitch it. They thought they... This defense was there to make the stop. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Motion from the wideout. Breaking out the jet sweep.
Well, the thing about the jet sweep is oftentimes it gets the defense confused. They can't find the ball, but not that time. Great job of eye discipline defensively, finding who had the ball, and then using their speed to get there to make a nice tackle.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Lewis wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they can ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bucks! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Iowa. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rush is on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Pressure coming. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Rivers. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They want to throw it. The screen, and watch out. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Bring in the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Just cannot take a sack on 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to the end zone. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.